I'm so honored to be lifting this trophy today, but lifting this trophy does not mean that I will be among the greats yet, so I'm motivated to keep working.
She won. Eala is the Birmingham Open champion. 5'7", 6'3", 7'5", and the moment that trophy went into her hands, so did $33,650 over 2 million Philippine pesos, and 125 WTA ranking points that are about to send her career into a completely new stratosphere. Drop a trophy and Philippine flag in the comments if you were watching live, because this one is going in the history books. Okay, real talk. Before we even get into the match, let me put the money and the ranking picture in front of you, because that's the real story here. That's what shows you just how far this 21-year-old has come and how fast she is still moving. When Eala turned professional in March 2020, she was a teenager ranked outside the top 500 in the world. Nobody outside the Philippine tennis community had a clue who she was. 6 years later, 6 years of grinding on every surface, in every time zone, against every level of opponent, her career prize money now sits at over 1.9 million US dollars. That's closing in on 115 million Philippine pesos earned from professional tennis alone. From a girl who started at zero. From a girl who was ranked 161st just 2 years ago, while some of her Birmingham opponents were already in the top 100. And then today, $33,650 US dollars, over 2 million pesos, for a single tournament. Added on top of everything she's already built. In 1 week on grass. Now the ranking. She hit a career high of number 29 in March this year. Then a rough clay season, French Open first round, Rome first round, Strasbourg first round, pushed her back to number 37. And people started asking questions. Has she plateaued? Is she just a hard court player? Can she actually compete when it's not her best surface? Birmingham just ended that conversation. With 125 fresh ranking points from this title, Eala is heading back toward that top 30 territory she reached in March. And she's going into Queen's Club this week and Wimbledon in 3 weeks with the hottest grass court form of her entire career. The ranking is going up, the prize money is going up, and based on this week, the level of tennis is going up too. Here's what's crazy about how this final happened though, and this is the story nobody is going to tell properly. Eala and Nikola Bartunkova were doubles partners 6 days ago in the same tournament. They stood on the same side of the net together on June 1st in the Birmingham Open doubles draw, lost their opening match in 3 sets, shook hands, and went their separate ways in the singles draw. 6 days later, they're on opposite sides of the net competing for the championship trophy, from teammates to opponents, in the same week, in the same tournament. That's a script a Hollywood writer would get rejected for being too on the nose. And Bartunkova, to her credit, was no easy final. She's 21 years old, Czech, ranked 69 in the world, seeded 5th in this tournament, and she had already beaten number 3 seed Tatjana Maria on her way to the final. She was dangerous, she was confident. She knew Alex's game because they'd literally practiced together. And she had one more thing going for her that made Alex's path to this title even harder: the Czech curse. Eala had never beaten a Czech player in her entire professional career, not once. 0 wins from 13 attempts. Krejcikova, Vondrousova, Muchova, Czech players had been Alex's kryptonite across 6 years and multiple surfaces. And now the final, the last match, standing between her and the Birmingham trophy, was a Czech. You cannot manufacture a better story than this. First set, the curse breathes. Bartunkova takes it 7-5. Alex drops a set for only the second time all tournament. And with that 0-13 Czech record hanging in the air, you genuinely wondered for a moment, is this going to be 14? Second set, Alex buries the answer, 6-3. She's more aggressive now, taking the ball earlier, the left-handed serve finding corners again, the slice keeping Bartunkova stuck in uncomfortable positions. The momentum has completely flipped, 1 set apiece. Third set, this is where it gets genuinely dramatic. Bartunkova breaks early and leads 2-1. Eala comes back to 3-2. Then Eala serves for the championship at 5-4, and Bartunkova says no. 2 confident winners. A double fault. 5-all. The Czech curse refuses to die quietly. But Alex breaks back. She races to 40 love on Bartunkova's serve, converts the break, serves for the match one more time, saves 3 break points, reaches championship point, and closes it out. 7-5 in the third. The Czech curse finally dead after 13 losses and 6 years. She said afterwards, "I think details made the difference in the end. In matches like this, it often comes down to small details. I was lucky enough to have put enough intensity in and won the important moments. It made a difference when I was able to find my footing and become more aggressive. That's not luck, that's execution. That's a 21-year-old who knows exactly what she did and how she did it." Now let's zoom out to the full week, because this title was not just won in one final. It was earned across 5 matches on 5 different opponents with 5 completely different styles. Round 1, Priscilla Hon, 6-0, 6-2. 59 minutes. Round 2, Alina Chareva, the Russian who had just bageled defending champion Greet Menen, 6-2, 7-5. Round 3, Mananchaya Sawangkayo, Thailand's top young player, 6-3, 6-2. Semi-finals, Rebecca Masarova, through 2 separate rain delays, match suspended at 5-2 in the third, resumed the next morning, won at 6-2, 4-6, 6-3, and then the final today. 5 matches, 1 loss of sets in the entire tournament before the final. 0 panic, 0 collapse, 100% professional. And what does all of that add up to? Beyond the trophy and the prize money, here's the bigger picture. Alex Eala walked into this tournament ranked number 37 in the world as a top seed who had never won a grass court title. She walks out of it as a champion with 125 new ranking points, over 2 million pesos richer, and heading straight into Queen's Club, a WTA 500 in London, where Rybakina, Raducanu, and Anisimova are waiting. She was listed as a qualifier for Queen's Club before this week. She walks in now as the Birmingham champion. Wimbledon is 3 weeks away. And for the first time in her career, Alex Eala doesn't arrive at the All England Club as a promising prospect or an interesting story. She arrives as a proven, ranking-climbing, prize money-earning grass court champion at 21 years old, with the best form of her career. And somewhere between that first round in 2020, ranked outside the top 500 in today's trophy ceremony at Edgbaston Priory Club, she quietly became one of the most dangerous players in the world on this surface. $1.9 million in career earnings, number 29 career high ranking, Birmingham Open champion. And the Wimbledon draw hasn't even been made yet. The Eala Tour is just getting started. So here's my question. How much do you think Alex earns by the end of the 2026 grass season, and how high does that ranking go before Wimbledon? I've got her cracking the top 25. Tell me I'm wrong. Drop it in the comments. And if you're just finding this channel, we covered every single match of this Birmingham run from round 1 to the trophy. Subscribe right now because Queen's Club is starting this week, and we are going to be all over every point. Let's go!